I don't know what's happening these days, but sometimes I just seem to take too long to go live. Hi, I know there are people in the chat already. Good to see Jamie Russell and Keysmo here. Yeah, my desk is crazy. I was just trying to move things around here as I was setting up, and it is not functional. It still needs to be dealt with. I haven't really been recording, so it gets out of hand. Anyway, I was at Lupin's, but I wanted to do my own stream because I feel like I've been on other people's streams. I was in Gangster Ghost for a bit today, and I have been on, let's see, Jake Hudson a little bit, and Lupin at the Wolf Den. So I love going, and talking with people on the panels and stuff, but it's different vibes when it's like my own channel. So I thought maybe it would be good to come here and talk about stuff that's been going on and just catch up and share. And I thought I might work on my nails a bit. I kind of want to cut them and file them a bit. I want them to be a little bit more, I don't know, sharp, I guess, for lack of a better word, just more pointed at the end. So I got to cut them and then file them to shape them. So I might do that while I'm here and we're talking. Do you guys like the title of the video? Hit like. I thought it was clever. Fear streaming. Instead of chill streaming, we can fear stream. Then it is dark in here. I'm going to put on this other light. I don't know. It's fun with the backlight. These months, these summertime months, the lighting in here is tough. Yeah, I totally destroyed him, to be honest. He played it off, but he was crushed. What the? Okay, so shout out to Gregatron, who's joined, and Tar Baby Yoda has already said hi. I was going to play you a song. I was listening to Utah Phillips earlier today it started because I was listening to Phil Oakes, who I've shared on this channel a bit. And then, I wanted to play some Phil Oakes for you. Oh, right. So I'll play a couple of songs, I think, and then we'll talk some more. So, okay, first song I have up here is the popular Wobbly by Utah Phillips. Some communist music. I think it'll get us into the vibe. Remember, all musicians are liberals, right? So let's see. Let's listen to some communist stuff as we get started.
One of T-Bone Slim's songs. Play go wild, simply wild over me. Although I've never done them harm that I can see. I'm as gentle as a lamb, but they take me for a ram. They go wild, simply wild over me. Oh, the cop, he went wild over me. And he held his gun where everyone could see. He was breathing rather hard when he saw my union card. He went wild, simply wild over me. Then the judge, he went wild over me. And I plainly saw we never could agree. So I let the man obey what his conscience had to say. He went wild, simply wild over me. Then the jailer, he went wild over me. When he locked me up and threw away the key. Oh, it seemed to be the rage to keep me in a cage. He went wild, simply wild over me. Now they go wild, simply wild over me. I'm referring to the bedbug and the flea. Oh, they murmur in my sleep, they disturb my slumber deep. They go wild, simply wild over me. Will the roses grow wild over me when I've gone into the land that is to be? When my soul and body part in the stillness of my heart, will the roses grow wild over me? Well, and God, he went wild over me. Oh, when I knelt beside the throne on bended knees. Oh, when the angels heard me yell, they shot me down to hell, but they went wild, simply wild over me.
In the heat of the summer, when the pavements were burning, soul of a city was ravaged in the night after the city sun was sinking. Now no one knows how it started, why the windows were shattered, but deep in the dark someone set the spark, and then it no longer mattered. Down the street they were rumbling, all the tempers were raging. Oh, where are the white silver tongues who forgot to listen to the warning? On and on came the angry, no longer following reason, and all the stores were the target now, where just the other day they were buying. Drunk with the memory of the ghetto, drunk with the lure of the looting, and the memory of the uniform shoving with their sticks, asking, are you looking for trouble? No, 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 moaned the mayor, it's not the way of the order. Oh, stay in your homes, please leave us alone. We'll be glad to talk in the morning. For shame, wrote the papers. Why the hurry to your hunger? Now the rubble's resting on your broken street, so see what your rage has unraveled. Barricades sadly were rising, bricks were heavily flying, and the loudspeaker drowned like a whispering sound when compared to the angered emotion. And when the fury was over and the shame was replacing the anger, so wrong, but we've been down too long, and we had to make somebody listen in the heat of the summer.
Think so. Early song, and then Phil Oakes in the heat of the summer. Fun. Oh, hey, Mateus. Georgia Borges in the chat. Excuse me. Hola. And then shout out to Greg's Clips. Jamie Russell had this funny clip about the singer. Yeah, my internet is choppy, isn't it? I wonder. I wonder about that. I'm thinking about getting a new provider, to be honest, because honestly, I was talking to some guys from Verizon today. They did like an event in my building. And they're running some specials. I'm like, maybe I'll change my provider because it would be cheaper. And I don't know. There's just issues with this, and it's like I pay a lot for it, and it's like, why pay more when it's like I feel like I'm getting less? Oh heck, my battery's low. I guess I shouldn't leave my apps open. Oh yeah, we have events in my building sometimes, you know. I'm bougie like that. They were giving out donuts and coffee. So, you know, I hit that. I think I mentioned it. I think I was bragging about it in Hake's like chat or something. I was like, yeah, I got some donuts. There was like an apple flavored one that was interesting. They weren't that good, to be honest, but cute little local, um, cute little local place, the donuts. So they do these kind of like tiny donuts. Um, Tar Baby Yoda says that I should get Verizon. Okay, I'll look into it. They were cool. I talked to them about like my internet usage. I was like, well, I work from home and then I also am a streamer. And they're like, oh, what do you stream about? And then we got into talking about books and stuff. So that was cool. I got to be careful around here because, like, you know, everybody's a liberal. But I don't know. I kind of am like likable enough though that I can usually win people over, even though they know I'm like, you know, gonna say some based stuff from time to time that's gonna like make everybody quiet. Oh, Kegel exercises. We should all do our Kegel exercises, said Yoda. I mean, duh. Um, oh, God, I know that would be nice to have. No, oh, your super chat on Hake? I'm sorry, Gregortron. I don't remember it. I know you sent one though. What was it about though? Bring it up again. Jog my memory. We could talk about it. Oh, wow. Really? All government TV? Yikes. That's tough. Oh, Molly and Kush, right? Right, that was funny. Okay, yeah. Oh, the Kush jokes people have been having. But Kush is real, guys. It's interesting. I was commiserating with one of the like blacks in the chat where they were like, we were like, come on. I don't remember who it was. Was it Ike? Shout out to Ike. We need to get Ike over here. Why aren't they here? Oh God, Mina. I'm not. Ugh. Wait, what did Jamie say? Is Jamie. Oh, I see that Jamie earned the derision. Okay. Great. Don't pick a fight with Maina. Come on, guys. Why do all the guys want to beef with Maina? Good to know, Yoda. I'm not putting that comment up. I sent a super chat too. Do y'all remember my super chat? It just came to me out of nowhere. Like I haven't been sending him super chats because like I got my card like that I had on my phone like renewed, and I just haven't updated it up to this point because like I didn't need to. But yeah, it kind of came together where I updated it, and then I had this pop in my head. I'm like, I'll send Hig a super chat saying, "Did you loot anything good?" Because I thought it would be funny, and it was. It was. It was. It's fun to contribute to the Hig report. It's funny. It's funny. Man, I don't. Am I able to cancel people's memberships? Is that possible? Y'all are members? You don't want to be, man, you don't want to pay me $2 a month forever? Why not? You don't want to give me $2 a month? You called in on Oh, okay. I'll check that out. I've not been listening to JLP, honestly. Not in a while. I don't have the attention span for it in the morning. And I'm like busy in the morning. I just don't have it in me to like pay attention. So, and a lot of the calls get repetitive. I don't know. There's a lot of gold though when I do listen. But I'll check it out. Hake looted 3 pairs of Keds. Oh, nice. I have a pair of Keds. They're really cool. A whoopee cushion, and some say a rubber chicken. Is there a comedy store in downtown LA? There better be. Outrageous that they would loot the comic store, but he gave the chicken back, thank God. What's up, Golden Rule TV? The Molly Cush and Flat Earth show. Man. Did Mark call today? I didn't catch most of the show. I know he's been calling pretty regular. And then I heard that Joe in Phoenix was on the line and Hake didn't get to him. Oh, man. I want to call in, but I got nothing to say. I guess I do have stuff to say, but I don't know. Like, I just don't like to call unless I have, like, a topic that I really can have a decent conversation about. I don't want to call in just to be like, help me process these feelings or these thoughts. I don't know. I don't want to call in and be spacey. Yeah, the flat earth stuff is tedious, I would say. Why are we talking about this stuff? Okay, I wanted to share with you guys an email I got today. Because obviously, yeah, I wanted to talk today about the LA riots, you know, also riots in other cities now, or just protests and like the threat of the protests this weekend, the looming like big no kings or whatever. I just I don't know. I have fatigue with this stuff, you know. And I think a lot of people do, and I'm kind of trying to be conscious at this time and not just slip into, oh, I have fatigue, so I don't need to analyze properly what's going on. You know, that can be a temptation as it's a fine line I'm walking with this stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to like analyze it, not be too affected by it, but it's like everywhere, you know, the like just I don't know, the impending doom. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's just this constant like mess, and then people are like responding to it and being extremists, and like I just don't want to like get caught up, but I also want to like, you know, properly respond to what's going on. I don't know if I want to put up that comment, Jamie G's. Why do you have to describe the lady as? Don't say she. Oh. What up, DJ on Pa and Jado? You went to buy a pair of fatigues. I used to want to wear fatigues. I thought it would be cool to walk around in like those style of clothing, you know, look all militant. I still would like some fatigues, actually. Doesn't that sound kind of cool? Have the camo. Like as a, yeah, I would love to have like, God, I wish Andy and Bax were still open. It's like a military supply store where you could get that stuff, and it closed a couple of years ago. Devastating. Where am I to get some like fatigues? I would love to have like, you know, one of those shirts, those army thingy shirts. Like I could just wear it as like a jacket or something, you know, especially like in the summer because the weather fluctuates and depending on like, you know, anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, people did do stuff like this when, not to this level though. I mean, but people were still, look, you know, I don't know what to say about that other than like, I think it's a multitude of things. I have people like, oh, you know what? I should share that. Shout out to my like, okay, we're going to delve. I'm going to go show you some stuff I found on Facebook. I'm going to try to keep the people private who are sharing this stuff because they're like my Facebook friends. But yeah, we're going to do a dive there. Yeah, like me with a baggy fatigue. I like it. I could wear like a tank top under it. It look cute, especially with my hair like this or something. I'm just imagining it, like kind of like, oh, oh yeah, donate for the wedding. Hey, we've set our wedding date, Jamie and I. Like, we know when it's happening. So that has been something that's been kind of like hanging in the air and disturbing our peace because you know it's been kind of like, it's hard to get started with a lot of the preparation if you don't have a date. So now it's like, okay, we have this set. Now we're getting started in things properly. I'm looking forward to it. Like, there's a lot to do. And I'm so glad that we decided to do a proper wedding because it means that there's this like time and effort it's going to cause us to take with the thing. And I've noticed sometimes when couples don't have a wedding, you know, they just go to the courthouse. Like, not that it isn't right to do, I think it is, but like when they don't plan that properly, like it just, anyway, it can mess things up. So yeah, I'm getting married, guys. Donate to my fund and stuff. I gotta buy my own dress. You want me looking good, don't you? Okay. And did I say hi to Latin AI? Are you invited? Hell yeah, you guys are invited. I probably shouldn't put this stuff out there this much. I mean, on YouTube. If people want to like get a proper invite, you can contact me directly to get that. Um, like from YouTube. If you really want to come and you really want to invite, let me know. Okay. But we're having it at my church, guys. We're having it at my church. So I'll let you guys know that. It will be at my local church, which feels right. I'm kind of happy about it. Like thinking about it, I'm like, this is sweet. Like Keysmo wants to go. Right on. Okay, well let me know. It's in November. I know it is far away. You can contact me on Instagram, Terry Strange, and I'm also on Facebook. And if neither of that works out, I can also drop my email in the chat. So yeah, if you don't have social media, I'll drop my email. You can make November work. Oh my God, Feasbo, you would come? Oh my God. Guys, that's a lot of pressure. Like, if we're gonna have people like coming from YouTube, I want it to be small, like, and not expensive. But I know. I mean, we're gonna plan a little celebration and stuff, but like, I don't know. I didn't want to have one of these like crazy weddings that's like, oh, it will be. It will be. But guys, yeah, let's do some praying tonight. I would love it if we could have some time praying. I'm going to open up the panel at some point. Hopefully Jamie will come join me. And then, yeah, like, but let me share some other stuff. I was going to share, you're not on Instagram or Facebook. Why not? You too good? You too good for Instagram and Facebook? Okay, guys, drop in the email. That's true, Gregatron. It would be. I highly recommend Instagram. It's like, it's good if you make video content because it's visual and it's a different crowd, obviously, on Instagram. But I find it a good way to keep up with certain people. I don't know, like, especially like people that I know kind of from the internet. I usually like to DM there just because it's like easy to communicate, it's fast, and like, I don't know. I'm okay with people messaging me there if they want to get a hold of me, like, because I don't have Twitter or something more like, I don't know, intellectual. I've been thinking about getting back on Twitter, but I haven't decided to. I'm sorry, X. It was Twitter when I left, okay? It was Twitter when I left. Oh, yeah, there's not going to be any alcohol at the wedding. I don't want alcohol at my wedding either. I don't want anybody getting drunk at my wedding. Like, God forbid. Can we bring your own alcohol? No, they don't allow alcohol on the presents. No. Look, guys, I'm planning like some kind of high tea, okay? We're going to have cute little sandwiches and tea and coffee and like nice pastry, okay? And then a wedding cake, but it's going to be something more like that, okay? Please do not spike your tea. It's also going to be kind of early in the day. Like, we're not having one in the evening. Honestly, like, I feel more comfortable without having alcohol at my wedding. Like, I don't want that. It's a holy day. We don't need to be drinking or imbibing substances. You could do it off premise, but yeah, it's a Christian wedding. It's a Christian wedding, okay? We're making a covenant with God, all right, before, the community for a purpose. So, taking it kind of, it's not a time of it. We want to celebrate, but we want to celebrate like responsibly. And also, like, there's going to be people in the community. I'm going to be inviting members of my church to come, and celebrate with me because they've been a, support network to me spiritually. I wouldn't have Jamie if it weren't for this church. Like, I wouldn't have grown spiritually in the ways that this church has helped me enough to even be in Jamie's orbit. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Latinai and Callie. Can you bring water? You can, but we'll provide water. We'll provide that. That's not a problem. Plus, if you're coming to Portland, you're going to want to chase the water. It's good. Taking my hair down. I've had it up like a day. I haven't taken it down and brushed it today. Doesn't that look amazing? I love when I take my hair down. It's always like, okay, this is what happens when I get streaming by myself. Okay, but we're not going to have wine. And I will provide food. That will be happening. That's right, I think so. I think that's a big part of it. And just like, I don't know, it's deeper than that too. Like, I feel very much like, they've helped me grow as a Christian woman. So a mature Christian. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of the church there. And I know that people in the church are very happy and they want to come. So, like, a lot of people, though, that are in the church, have struggled with things in their past. They may struggle with alcohol and, not be able to handle it. Or, it's best to not have alcohol. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not even sorry. Why am I saying I'm sorry? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay. Yoda. I'm like laughing, but now I'm like, Yoda, don't say that to Gregatron. Although I have to say, if one of my friends ended up with Gregatron, I would be very, pleased. I hope, if one of the women in my party that may be single, like, ended up with Gregatron, it could be worse. Like, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Why don't I just pull it up I'll pull up Facebook here. Check out that one post that my friend shared that was like wild. Oh, wait, they're showing my memories to me. There might be a funny memory I could share with you guys. Oh, hey, a Zemfira song. I hear some music. That's so funny. I shared quite a bit of music, it seems, this day in history. Oh, there's a post from my grandma in 2010, guys. Oh my God. My grandma Terry. uh, oh, I came out. That's so cute. I came out as an anti porn star. This is cute. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, guys. I'm like, I'm looking at my memories and I'm like, it's sweet, but I'm cringing as well. So I might as well share it with you guys. Okay, look at this. This is what, 2010, I think? Let me see what year. This is when I was getting into or when I was into the anti porn thing. Yeah, June 12th, 2010. Oh, wow, there's Galen. Hugh Hefner is a washed up old sleazy pig. Shout out to Galen. I wonder how he's doing. Yeah, is an anti porn star because she opposes the commodification of human sexuality and relationships. Huh. Ain't that something? That's a lot of big words I was using. Golden Rule TV says Playboy isn't corn though, Hustler is. Um, I don't know. I don't agree with that necessarily. I don't agree with that. Yoda, he's never stopped, okay? He's never stopped. He's never stopped trying to get at Hake. Come on. He really like Hake gets to him and he's like mad about it. Hake really does something to him, gets him in his feelings, and then he goes off. I think, I mean, why? What do you mean take it in? I don't know that he's taken in. He tries to be respectful to everyone that sends him like super chats and things, and I think he just finds it funny. I don't know. I don't want to like. How do I know like what Hake thinks? I don't. Maybe he's taken in. Maybe you're right. He's taken in by the Riz. He definitely would, Yoda. I don't know. Why don't you guys message him or something? Yeah, I know. Hake needs to jump on the panel. Good God. Okay. Huh. Yeah, my Facebook. Oh, I shared my post from my grandma up here, guys. I'm not gonna share it. My grandma, this is actually, I'm gonna share this. My grandma is complaining to me about joining her Farmville co-op and that I wasn't performing good enough. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard that like my icon or my image stayed up, but I had left. I don't know. Weird, huh? I wasn't there. Sorry. Oh, I wouldn't say he was an idiot. No, I thought I had some good conversations with Joel, and he was funny. He was, I don't want to like. I definitely didn't like the turtle thing. I mean, that really kind of, so, I had to step away when the turtle got abused. But he worked hard and he did a lot and he did a lot of cool stuff. Had a lot of cool topics, but yeah, it was getting a bit much. He's married, guys. He needs, I don't know, like he probably wants to do more. I don't know. I don't even know what happened to him. Why are we talking about this? There could be something he's dealing with. He could be back. Like, what am I doing? Shut up. Lord, put a bridle on my tongue that I may not speak when I don't know a thing. Hey, for anyone that was wanting my email, I think it was Gregatron in the chat. I realized I typed it out and didn't post it. So there it is. You can email me there if you want to like just speak to me directly and talk about like if you really want to come to the wedding, like that's cool. We can work that out. But yeah. Killing of a Flash Girl. Yeah. It's a play on a Suede song, Killing of a Flash Boy. So I was just like, I'll change boy to girl, you know, make it mine. Keysmo wants to go. Okay, well, Keysmo, write to me, okay? Okay, but yeah, shout out to my grandma. She's been dead quite some time. How old was I? What, 23, 24? Grandma. She was wonderful. Okay, but yeah, I love that she was on, like, that I have this memory from her of her, like, complaining about me on Farmville. If you're going to join co-ops, please plant whole field of crops we need. Going for the gold. Lol. Oh, here's me talking about coming back from RadFem 2013 because I went there 12 years ago. That was when I went to London. I believe in the power of women's autonomous organizing more strongly than ever. That was a lie. Oh yeah, and then when I was coming back, I got stuck in Vancouver on the plane. That was cool. All right, yeah. So there was a delay in my flight coming back, and then I missed my connecting flight. It was like the last one of the day to Portland. So they put me up for the night in this really cool hotel and gave me all this food vouchers. And I just rested a bit. And like, I went to the bar in the evening and had some food and drinks. And then I had a nice big like breakfast in the morning and then got there relatively early and caught my flight home. And the flight from like Vancouver, BC to Portland is relatively short. So it's like an hour. Okay. But do you know what happened or not? I don't. Okay. Oh yeah, Facebook like me for a while because wanting to verify my identity. Oh yeah, call me Shaniqua. No, Rachel Dolezal. Okay, so I shared this Marilyn Manson video. That's interesting. Okay. And then this was about the Pulse nightclub shooting. That was outrageous. A Muslim killed all these people at a gay club. Yeah, that was awful. Then this song, Still Ill by the Smiths. Nice. Mermaids are out, banshees are in. We're going to wear black, hang out in a bog, and shriek to herald the death of those who have wronged us. Ugh, so dumb. Here's a nice photo of me with a simple jack. And I put decalcification of the pineal gland intensifies. Dude, I look so demonic. It's so crazy. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie shared his email too. It was fresh. It was a fresh cut. I was so vain. I was like feeling this. I was like, yeah, I look so good. And I mean, I do look good. There we go. I shared Happy Monday's Rope for Luck. And then Zemfira. Ooh, let's play this. Hi, Dan Pazzi. Didn't that rock? Y'all like that? Zemfira. I love her. I got into her because there was this like Russian shop that opened in downtown Anchorage when I was like, I don't know, late high school, probably junior or senior in high school. And I used to go there on the weekends with my friends because we would like meet up downtown because we lived in different parts of town. So we'd like meet up and hang out and like go shopping and just like take pictures. You know, I was into photography at the time, so I always had like my camera and stuff. And you know, I worked in the summers usually, so I always had money um, for going out and stuff. My dad would usually kick me some money too, so shout out to my dad. But anyway, yeah, I'd go into the store and we'd buy like candy and stuff because they were the only place that carried Kinder at the time. So there were some like CDs for sale at the front, and like I also bought a lot of music at the time because I was into music. Obviously, I still am, but um, I was gonna buy another CD, and the guy working behind the counter, who I thought was cute, okay, he was like, he was he was a handsome young man, and I wasn't the only one of my friends that thought so. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Um, anyway, he was like, no, you don't want that CD, and then he grabbed this Zemfira CD. He's like, you'll like this one. And I was like, okay, I trusted him because he'd never steered me wrong about anything else. So yeah, I got the CD and I loved it. Loved it. It was like one of her like it was a compilation album now that I know about her like discography. But yeah, she was he was like 6'6". He was like 6'6". He was a beanpole. He looked a bit like you though, Jamie. I mean, you know, in a more Slavic kind of way, you know, more of those kind of like Asiatic features. What's a CD? He had to be like 180. He was not. This is a CD. Morrissey's Kill Uncle. This is good. This is the version that has Tony the Pony on it. I love Tony the Pony. It's not included on like later releases, so I'm glad I have the copy that has Tony the Pony on it. But anyway, I'm a millennial, guys. I have CDs. Jamie's seen them. Although I broke my boombox, and I'm like, now I'm kind of like, do I want to get another boombox or do I just want to let the CDs go? Like, there's a part of me that I don't know, like, it's good. It's probably good to have physical media. I rue the day when everything becomes digital and we just don't have like physical music. I don't know. Okay. I need to share this stuff with you. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so this is something my what up though, Zealot's Den? Zealot's Den's here. Okay. One of my Facebook friends, she's a liberal woman. She used to be one of my customers at Starbucks, actually. I'm not going to share her page because I don't want anybody like I don't want to like offend her or anything. I think she's cool regardless of like any disagreements we have, you know, like. But she shared this thing that I was reading and I was like, whoa, this is like really emotional. So yeah, I'm talking about that tonight. Zealot's done. I'm going to open up the chat too if people want to talk about it. I've just been kind of like chilling the first hour and talking myself. I need that tonight because I'm like processing it. Yeah. Right, girl. Yeah, I got my books too. I do want to pare stuff down though, like because I have too much stuff. Like the space is crying out to be liberated from some of my stuff. And I am, working on getting rid of things and like that kind of thing, but it's slow going. Okay, so she shared this. This is not her writing, but this is something she shared from another person. Donald Trump has become convinced that Republicans cannot win the midterms and that a blue wave would effectively end his presidency and confront him with 2 years of investigations and impeachment proceedings. He needs martial law as an excuse to cancel the midterms. So America is on a clock now. My sense is that what is happening in LA is about moving the Overton window. If he can normalize threatening to use Marines, federalizing the Guard without gubernatorial approval, and misusing federal powers in response to minor protests, he sets expectations for what he can do during major ones. That's one reason everyone must articulate publicly that what's happening in LA right now is completely unacceptable. Hegseth threatening use of the Marines is impeachable, and Trump federalizing the Guard under these circumstances is illegal. So here we go. Is what they're going to try to impeach him again? They're going to try to impeach Hegseth. Is that what they're saying? Is this their game? They're ramping up. They're getting everybody. They're harvesting everyone's energy for their wicked deeds. See, this is the thing. A lot of this is energy harvesting. That's how I feel sometimes when I'm inundated with like overwhelming, I don't know, protest content and like content about dissent. I get really like, it sucks you in. And like, that's how I'm feeling about this right now. And as I'm reading this person, I'm like, knowing that all these people are going to be resonating with some of what this guy is saying and have their own reasons for being there. And, I'm just aware that energy gets used and utilizes for nefarious purposes. Hey, what up though, Chris? Zealous-Den is suggesting I do a poll about if illegal immigrants should be allowed to stay or no. What do you guys think? I'll do a poll. Why not? Okay. Pulling up here. Oh, I just added myself to a queue. That's so irritating. Okay, start a poll. Hey, pizza. What was it? Should illegal immigrants be allowed to remain? Yes, no, add option. It's nuanced. Okay, guys, vote in the poll, please. We'll close it, I guess, in due time. Yeah. Okay, so let me get back to reading this. Okay. You might say, what's the point of merely publicly articulating that? How does that matter? And the reason is this: when a major protest comes and martial law is declared, Americans must understand that they're going to be told by lawyers and political analysts that we no longer live in a democracy. And the reason that matters is that people will be discussing whether violence is appropriate, whether we're in a civil war, whether a revolution is required, whether any administration action must be acknowledged as having force of law behind it. Those answers may change sooner than we think, but it is also vital that people see the big picture. Donald Trump has no intention of leaving office peacefully unless it is to leave the presidency to his eldest son. He has no intention. I mean, I don't know where the hell they're getting that from, but that's outrageous. He has no intention of the 2026 midterms being conducted in the normal course of business. He clearly aims to declare martial law. When you understand this, you understand that in the view of history, it doesn't matter if the guard Trump has illegally deployed this weekend commits a Kent State in Los Angeles. Okay, so they're comparing this to Kent State. America is on a clock that's ticking down toward martial law, and this is explicit, discrete moment on that timeline. Seth Abramson. I mean, that's some outrageous fear mongering. And I was like reading that. I'm like, I don't know what y'all think about that, but that was outrageous to me. Why did I take the bow out? Because I had my hair up for a while. I wanted to take it down. I see myself when I'm on stream like this. I get self-conscious. I'm like, maybe I'm looking a little like doofy with my hair onto the side, guys. Like it's, I'm only human. Okay, one more thing to share, and then I'm going to open up the panel. Okay, I've decided to open up the panel because I've been joined by Jamie Russell. Do you want to maybe pull that in here a little bit? Yeah, let me. I'll scoot over too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Here, let me. Ow. This chair sometimes. Here. Maybe, yeah. I'm trying to move it this way, but now it's kind of stuck on that chair. I don't know. Maybe I should turn the camera off. No, come over.
Should I move it over?
Yeah. I got Jamie. He's joining. Okay. What do y'all think? Oh no. Oh no, look what DJ on Paul called you. Oh whoa, they're talking about Joel. Somebody said that Joel, or they said they announced today that he's no longer with the network.
Who is it? Oh, really?
Oh my god. Zealous Den.
Hey y'all, how
Good to
goes
see
it?
Hi.
Good.
Yeah, good. Always a pleasure to see you guys.
Yeah. Did you okay. Let me look at the poll that you suggested.
I was happy to see people agreed with me.
Nobody has said yes so far.
You got a good crowd here, Terry. Well, let me tell you what brought it up, and then I'll lead it with a question for you two as Christians.
Yeah.
So I was just invited on a fellow Catholic stream, so I thought it would have been theologically based.
Mm-hmm.
And we were live streaming, and then the concept of the LA protests and the ICE raids got brought up. So they asked us all our opinions, and I seem to be in the minority. They're like, well, especially if there's some good Catholics who may be illegal, and then there's some, maybe Haitian or Somali people who aren't even Christians or and/or society who are here illegally. So I think it's nuanced and all this. So I was surprised, and I was on it's cut and dry. If you're legal, you can be here. If you're illegal, you go back. And then the chat was going lit. So then the chat kept saying all these scriptures about how we're supposed to be nice to foreigners and the Good Samaritan and all that. And I said, so we have plenty of foreigners, like we're all foreigners because we all come from different. But being a foreigner and being like someone who comes and raids a camp or city or like takes control of goods and stuff, that's different than treating a foreigner nice. That was my thoughts. But what do you guys think, especially from the Christian perspective?
I think that criminal activity is generally comorbid with other criminal activities. So
that makes sense.
Anything you want to do to like limit criminals in your country is, I think appropriate if you want to keep your population safe. And if you're putting the people that pay into the system, i.e. the like taxpayers, first.
The people that do it according to the law. In the Bible, there's multiple categories saying anyone who's here legally or illegally here, you're supposed to be kind to the foreigner. Yes. Now, in our modern context, you can take the term foreigner and it's anyone who's from another country and try to make that category. Well, the Bible has more than the category of foreigner. There's foreigner and there's sojourner. And so that tells you right there that a sojourner would be someone who's passing through. So these categories, there's more than one category. It's not simply foreigner meaning any type of person that's not from Israel, let's say, right? So you have a sojourner would be passing through without the intention of becoming part of the country. If you wanted to be a part of the country as a foreigner, that like assumes they're not trying to become a part of the country. So a sojourner is someone who's visiting. A foreigner could be either, and then you have somebody who converts. So like, then you have to look at the differences between a theocracy in the United States, which isn't. So like, how do we want to think of our country? Is it a country of, do you have to be a Christian to be an American? I don't think that works. So that it comes down to the legality of it or not. Are you intending to become a member of this society, which doesn't require you to be Christian of any stripe? It's part of the separation of church and state, but it does require legal avenues that you have to abide by. Otherwise, you're taking advantage, and you're not even trying to be a citizen. You're trying to take advantage. That's nothing like what it means. You treat them with respect, and respect would be telling them to do it through legal avenues or to take a hike because they're being criminal.
Yeah, that sums up kind of my thought on it perfectly, Jamie. I agree with you. Well, especially because I know a lot of immigrants, perhaps not Mexican, more Colombian, Peruvian, El Salvadorian, Central and South America, and they are actually more gung ho and excited to see ICE taking immigrants out of here than Americans, like born and bred Americans, because they've done it and paid money and time and years, and as you said, became part of the society. So I found that. So it's not like a if you're not American thing. It's kind of exactly what you were saying, Jamie.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
have anchor babies. So like we have a very lax system. If you were born here, you are American. But if you're coming in illegally and you don't go through the avenues, I mean, when you say is it nuance, right? Like there's
Hi,
probably
everybody.
hi Latin
Hey,
A.
Latin.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel for people that are in a situation where they weren't born here, but their parents maybe brought them here. You know,
It's not our fault. Take them back.
You are
Bye. Go home with mommy and daddy. Bye bye. Go home.
She's a lot.
Okay, but you notice with like this particular ice raid in LA, like when you scratch and do any like digging about it, they talk about why they were doing that particular raid in the first place, and it's to catch people that are not just here illegally, but engaging in criminal activity, and also these businesses are engaging in criminal activity, and like, you know, like I said, it goes hand in hand with other criminal activity. So like, and they're like, these people get arrested a lot of the time, and then the local sanctuary city places, the police don't hand them over like at that time. So these people are like let go. They've already committed criminal acts, and you know, either that or we're paying for them to stay here in our prison system. You know, like when they could be handed over to immigration customs enforcement, easily transferred, and then sent back to where they belong in their home country to be dealt with.
I think they could stay, but they have to be slaves.
He's joking, ladies and gentlemen. He's joking.
Chattel slaves, you can stay, but you have to work on my plantation.
Regardless, you guys.
How about indentured servitude?
No, like you know, just
Aren't we
send them
already
all
at that
away.
point, Terry? All of us.
No, let the kids in high school have jobs. You know, send the school bus. Let them get class credit. Let them learn responsibility while they're still in high school. They can work on Saturday and Sunday. It's called community service hours, and plus they get paid.
After school.
They'll learn how to like balance a checkbook and stuff. You know, like Saturdays all day work in the fields or digging ditches, and then Sunday, after church.
No working on Saturday.
You can't work on the Sabbath, guys.
Okay, well then they're gonna work after school on Friday. Okay. They'll work from dusk till dawn. You know.
One thing I'm curious about with this immigration thing, I was curious of when the mindset changed, because I like this is in the 90s or early 2000s. This was like commonplace. You can't come here legally, and if you do, you get taken away. And now, when did this become like a thing?
Hey, I remember there was was it in the early 2000s they changed the terminology from illegal alien to
I remember that with Hillary
or
Clinton
something.
and stuff. Yep,
I don't remember which one was first or which one was
undocumented. I think it became.
Yeah, undocumented.
Because I think they were talking about letting illegals have services for free in the hospital. Like, oh, if you're an illegal, you can definitely be helped in the hospital. But but if you're a citizen, you have to pay, and you can't get services unless you serve up your ID, and then we have to document you so we can bill you. Though, you know what I mean? Like, come on, they're totally abusing the people, and this is they're forcing us to bend over, and they're giving it to us really raw.
I don't bend over for nobody. I
She's
refuse.
been listening to too much Cardi B.
Listening to too much Tar Baby Yoda.
Stop it, yeah.
I definitely don't listen to Cardi B or Tar Baby Yoda.
I listen to Cardi B.
Why isn't Gregatron?
I only mostly listen to Terry Strange. Jamie, I haven't catched any of your live streams.
They're fine.
You know, Lupin's once in a while. But, you know, definitely some Greg Foreman, the Black conservative perspective, and some Salty Cracker. He's funny.
You're a salty cracker.
I'm a cracker.
Yeah. What do you think about this? Legal is the wrong term because they face no punishment other than being told to F off.
Well, illegal means.
Oh, no, it's the right term, but the wrong punishment treatment.
I think illegal should be kept in.
There he is.
If you
There he
enter
is.
out of legal avenues, you are illegally in the country. So illegal should remain in all descriptions of people who are here without coming through the proper channels.
All right, I'm going to end the
They're
poll.
They are criminals.
88%.
What was the result, Kennedy?
87% of the chat says no, and then 12% say it's nuanced. I don't know where the other 1% is because nobody said yes.
Well, it's just breaking up the percentages.
Hey, so should, like, Jamie, did you say that we shouldn't call them like illegal something, but we should call them instead like illegal border hoppers, right?
Yeah, illegal should remain in their description because that's what it is. It's absolutely true that they're here. If you don't come here legally, you are. It's a dichotomy. Then you are an illegal.
Well, yeah, Jamie, that's where I have a trouble getting started with the conversation. It's like, what should we do with them? How should we treat them? It's like, shouldn't we just send them back? They're illegal. Like, what?
Yeah, you shouldn't support them if they're Seventh-day Adventists or if they're Seventh-day Adventists, you shouldn't. So, like, if you're a Seventh-day Adventist person trying to get into America because of some dire situation, there are plenty of avenues for you to get emergency. You can be a what do you call it?
No, Jamie, please, no, don't even say that. Do not.
No, I'm saying we
advocate for any of that because
we accept some. We have some programs for people who are under duress in their country.
But but Jamie, look, this is what's going to happen. You have to send them all back. All anchor babies have to go back. Every single one of them. Because look, if those people keep escaping their country, they're never going to stay and fight and fix their own country, and then we'll never get to go visit Venezuela ever again. You know.
Well, here's the thing with the anchor. This is where it gets nuanced, in my opinion. Our laws have made it so if you are born here, you are a citizen. We should probably change that, but we can't then make people who are born here under that system leave. I think that's crazy. But
look, if all the good people leave Venezuela, who's going to fix Venezuela?
Well, no, I said anchor babies. Anchor babies.
Have to go. They all have to leave.
That's
Send
fine.
them the F out. Make it illegal to where you're not just a U.S. citizen just because you're born here. That's like people be coming over here taking advantage. Like, look at that one cartel guy. I can't remember his name, but his wife came here to California to have her baby. Just because she's like, ooh, I got to get my baby being born in the USA in case the cartels turn on us and try to snatch our heads. You know what I'm saying? But then, if the borders are actually open to everybody, then they're not going to be safe to anybody.
Word. But that's an interesting thing. Like, if we change the law about anchor babies, I guess people who were anchor babies when it was legal to become a citizen by being an anchor baby, we couldn't send them packing. We just have to stop allowing.
But we could prevent them from happening in the future.
Yes, we could prevent future anchor babies. There would be no such thing as anchor babies anymore, but we'd have to grandfather in the anchor babies. That were anchor babies. Well, anchor babies was the thing, in my opinion, because that's just being too extreme. We have to change the law. But you can't then send. It's just that's like, well, I don't know. If you got busted for weed and now weed's illegal, should you get out of jail? No, because when the law was that you couldn't use pot recreationally, that was the law. So we have to follow that law. So we don't set all the drug dealers free just because weed becomes illegal or becomes legal recreationally, right? Because they knew better at that time. So it has to go
Yeah.
both ways.
They all know that what they're doing is illegal, which is why they hide that they're coming. They sneak here on the boats, wait at nighttime to cross, you know.
I gotta deal with Antifa, guys. Okay, they're coming this
yeah,
weekend.
Terry, do you have pepper spray or bear paw spray or some hairspray
I do have hairspray.
Yeah, the Wolverine.
I have a
and a
taser.
lighter? And a lighter, girl, get you some lighter
I,
and some hairspray.
I can't really use lighters very well. My thumbs don't work very good.
Oh, hey, we
should
need to
get-
get her a special grip, or a special AI lighter where it says "light up, lighter." You know, like it's automatic with
I should just
voice
disguise
command.
my. I
Yeah.
should just maybe I should put like a fake sign on my like scooter that just says something liberal, like coexist.
Like Jesus was a liberal.
Or no.
Get like a clap on, but a lighter. There you go, Jamie. Yeah.
Clap off.
Oh, that would be cool. I'm thinking about how to survive the weekend and the No
Your
Kings
taser will
protest.
work.
Yeah, I have a taser.
Oh, you having one too in Oregon? We're having one in Boston. Well, they're having one, not we're having one.
Yeah, they're having a bit. They're gonna be all everywhere. Yeah.
George Soros.
Well, the one in Boston. So the one in Boston happens to coincide on the same day as the Gay Pride Parade in Boston. So I guess they call in the people who join the No Kings one to join the Gay Pride Parade in solidarity, and it's supposed to be like a mega big one.
Oh my God.
How
do you
grand,
know,
huh?
I think this is Pride weekend here in Portland too. It's usually the weekend of Father's Day. So, oh man, yeah, it's probably going to be a big mess this weekend. Oh God.
Terry.
won't let me be at Antifa.
I won't. No, I'd rather we stay away from them. They have scabies and things.
Terry doesn't like
Scabies?
it.
Did you say scabies? Like that disease where it's hard to get, like there's bugs in
Yeah,
their skin?
they're
sucks.
dirty. I don't want you getting punched by one of those people.
I'll knock them out before they get here in 6
No,
weeks.
these people they're not. They're possessed by devils. It's
I have
not
the
like
power
fighting
of
with
God.
a human. I know, but it's just I don't know. I don't.
Maybe I
want
can
it.
beat people up.
You can beat people up, but like we shouldn't. It's best to just avoid.
Well,
Yeah, but
yeah,
some-
because Terry, you said something about demons, and I was watching like a little video about when Jesus casted out the demons out of the swine of the legion, and
Yeah.
then the pig went and drowned itself into the ocean. So I'm thinking that even God cannot delete demons.
You know what? Well, he has chosen. It says in Second Peter that God has reserved the ungodly for the day of judgment. So that's coming by the power of Christ that is coming. So God will destroy them. It's just not time yet.
Oh, yeah, I agree, Argolinus. A lot of this just feels like
Do you know pigs won't drown?
they don't drown.
So some people say if you throw a pig in deep water, it'll try to swim. And because it has short little legs and hooves, it'll try to swim like this, and it'll cut its own throat with its hooves, and it'll bleed to death before it drowns.
Jamie, what the heck?
So pigs don't drown; they bleed to death.
No.
Because they're like, wee, 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 wee.
No,
Oh.
it's horrible.
I know, isn't it terrible? So.
Oh, the poor little pigs. I love pigs.
Yeah,
Aw.
don't throw them in deep water if you.
I would never.
But they were
Those
demon
poor
possessed.
swine.
I'm sure all those pigs went down.
No, we lost Flatnaya and Callie.
Come back. It's a CIA.
Where'd you go?
George Soros pays the.
I learned to shoot on a sawn off. It was horrible.
When I shot skeet the first time, I was really good. It was a 16 gauge.
It was so painful. My dad was like, "Come on, I'm going to teach you how to shoot," and I was like, "Oh God, I don't
16
want
gauge.
to."
But a sawed off, yeah, no woman should shoot a sawed
Dude, it was horrible. Like the kickback was unreal. And my dad was like, "You're a puss." I was like,
I was like,
I just told on my daddy.
really?
But yeah, I was like, I was hurting for a couple of days, the like kickback.
Really?
And I was pissed. My dad was like,
Did you
okay,
put it
let
against
me.
your shoulder?
I had to. That's how you fire it.
Yeah, but it didn't like hurt you. Just
Yeah, it
sore.
did. It
But I mean,
did.
not like you didn't like sprain.
I didn't sprain anything, but like,
Luckily,
I know it was so reckless. My dad, like, I don't know. He was such a big, tough guy. You know, I don't know. He didn't.
Yeah, your dad could kick some butt.
Yeah, he
He
did
was obviously-
in his heyday.
Well, wasn't he like a
He was a bouncer.
bouncer?
Yeah, he was a tough guy.
Yeah. her
oh, you
dad-
met Papa Strange? You met Papa Strange, Jamie?
He didn't meet my dad, but he's seen pictures and knows about him. I told him about him.
nice.
My daddy, rest in peace.
R.I.P. to
Yeah. It's
But yeah, play this weekend, you two, huh?
yeah. I
It
mean,
goes down in Portland from what the news tells me.
yeah, it does. I even got an email from my the office in my building about like, be extra cautious. Please don't let anybody into the building. Like, don't let anybody come in behind you. Like, here's security's number. Call 911 if anything like this happens. Like, it was kind of. Oh, definitely, Yoda. Definitely.
No, I see, no.
I mean, not in his like later years, but definitely in his prime. Sorry, Jamie.
No. I want to hear.
I mean, you would have given him,
I
tough.
probably
But
would've
that
been
was kind of crazy too.
I think your dad. I would have been friends with your dad.
I think my dad would have liked you.
Yeah.
He would have seen how sweet you are and how good we are. Okay. He is, Denny. He really is. It's kind of irritating. Like, he does not give Jamie the like mess he gives me. I was like, are you serious? I'm like, we've been together 10 years and like Jamie comes in and just because he can pick you up
He's
and like,
intimidated.
yeah, he's totally like, he'll throw his weight around with me, but with Jamie, it's like, no.
Jamie
He'll let
boy.
him like,
Jamie boy.
like do all that stuff, and I can't get away with none of it.
He'll fight me. He likes to play.
Yeah, there we go.
Get me.
He'll wrestle with him and stuff, but like, it's just different.
Isn't he cute? Look at those green eyes. That's my boy. Leroy, my boy. Leroy.
Well, he's not a tomcat. Yeah, they do get along. Nero's a lover though. He'll work, but he's just like, yeah. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch you guys develop a relationship. Anyway.
Oh, he's getting
Aw,
pissed.
yeah, he's pissed. He'll be back for more.
He's a playful one. He black.
He Black is here?
T-Black. T-Black
no.
made it?
No, Zenny's here. He said
No,
he
Nero,
Black.
he black.
I'm sorry. I was yeah.
Sometimes Jamie just likes to say that, huh? Oh, he's black.
Well, somebody commented.
Yeah, Zenny commented it.
I know, I was joking.
Oh, my bad. Tar Baby Yoda said his kitten Coon Train is amazing. Yeah, Tar Baby Yoda got a cat. He's mean as a mug. Do I curse less? I was cursing earlier today. Should have heard me. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Maybe.
Mouth like a trucker.
I was shocked.
Speaking of trucker, whatever happened to Chat Tart? He used to hang around here.
I don't know. I saw him a bit last week in the chat, but like I haven't seen him come on or seen
Oh, I
him.
hope he's doing all right.
Rowena, hey, I'm not adding you if you don't put your pic up, Rowena. I've had too many perverts trying to come on.
Really? I keep hearing
You wanna
about
have us?
these.
That back here.
People are crazy, Terry, huh?
Sure. Okay. Hi, Rowena.
Filipino.
Hello, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Long time no see.
So-
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Love you. Make a last shout out.
Do you know Clay and his wife? Isn't she Filipino?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, yes. I seen it on the internet. The channel on the YouTube. Yeah.
Solison was like, I can't put up with
I'm
this.
out. Who's that picture of you? Is that really you? Is that you?
Rowena, are you trans?
Don't be shy.
Bless you.
Don't be shy.
Oh, bye, Zellison. He said it's
Oh,
like,
I'm so sorry. That is a picture of my ancestors.
yeah, you're like 3 hours ahead, so it is bedtime over there, isn't it?
That's a picture of my ancestors, you guys.
Oh, your ancestors. Whoa, you're sneezing.
I'm allergic to Nero, I guess.
You're
God
like,
bless you.
oh,
God bless
don't
you.
say that.
Thank you. Rowena sounds beautiful. What is your favorite dish from your country?
Rowena sounds Spanish and Asian at the same time. Yeah, that's the Filipino thing. They're like,
Oh yeah, the Spanish they took over the island. They take over.
They're Chinish. Chinish.
what?
Spanish.
Oh yeah, Clay the white boy. Yeah, the Filipino the white man.
Do you like white men?
Oh yes.
Do you like white meat?
All USA white man. Yay.
Go white.
How y'all doing?
Sorry, I didn't mean by white meat. I don't mean. Apparently, everybody thinks that's sexual.
I thought it was.
I just mean like
I'm talking about the chicken breast.
white meat. All my meat is white.
Oh, I thought you talking about the chicken.
That too.
Do they eat chickens in the Philippines?
You ever
Oh
pluck your own?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
You pluck your own chickens and cut their heads off?
Oh yeah, you grab it by the head, you swing by around like that a long time.
Duck eggs?
No duck.
No duck.
They don't eat duck in the Philippines?
If I recall, duck is questionably cleaner.
Not me. We too poor.
You better figure it out.
Are ducks
Because
clean?
we're going to
Can you
eat
eat
some
ducks?
duck soon.
Yeah. Ducks are clean meat, I think.
Yeah, Gizmo's upset. Are you going to sneeze?
What?
Because you're
Disgusting.
sneezing, yeah.
Oh, it's sneezing? Sorry, man.
Dang.
Now my nose is running.
Oh, man.
Or put a Donkey Kong Jr. in her
That's not
little
good.
Latina gut. What is that?
I
Yeah.
just want to say congratulations on your getting married. That's so awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
more kissy kissy. That's so nice.
Are you going to pull away again?
No, I didn't.
You did.
Waiting.
No.
You pulled.
This remind me of the dogs
Good
eating
kiss.
the spaghetti on the Disney cartoon.
What Disney cartoon?
The two
Moana?
dog eating the spaghetti on the cartoon on the Disney cartoon.
Oh, the Lady and the Tramp.
Oh yes, that one.
That makes you the tramp.
Me.
Oh, no.
I'm the tramp.
Are you my bit of breath? No, Yoda. That's no, and I wouldn't.
We ain't doing that.
I wouldn't do something like
It's
that.
private.
Yeah. You got an air purifier. I have an air purifier too. I should probably look at the thing on it,
Come here.
the filter. They are nice.
Be right. Be right, my boy. So, is there any
Yeah.
circumstance?
Girl, you can tell me when you're not talking.
It is muted.
No, her.
Oh,
Oh no, am I making you feel vulnerable?
he wants us to French kiss. That's not gonna happen.
Oh.
Not on camera.
Sorry, I had to go now. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, Rowena. Nice to meet you. She was nice.
I liked her. I liked it. She kissed me. Didn't you see it?
Yeah, it's right there. Stop.
Come on, babe.
Ah.
Come on, babe. Boom. I win. Okay. She was amazing.
That was one of the best guests we ever had.
Link is open.
Yeah, there is a link if anyone wants to talk, if you want to process the protests and riots with us, give your take on it. I did watch a video by Kim Iverson, and she was saying that this is just gearing up to get us more comfortable with giving away more of our freedoms,
What?
Chris was saying it too in the chat earlier. He was saying this is just going to be the Patriot Act too. And I was kind of like, maybe. I'm so tired though of the chaos. I don't want another 2020.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't want to deal with that again. I have visceral memories when I go through parts of town, just remembering the chaos still. And the wounds are still there. They still have the plaques of the tore down statues.
They took my finger too.
That's terrible.
Yeah, during the riots of 2020 when they took out Abraham Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt, they took me into part of me.
What you crying about, crybaby?
I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, go see what he's crying about, little crybaby.
Hey, bathroom's not for you. What do you want?
Trying to shape these nails properly. Georgia, Florida. Yeah, I don't want that. I yell at him. He likes it. Well, yeah, he likes to go in the bathroom and it echoes more in there, so that he'll run in there and screech out so he can amplify his voice.
Oh, he amplifies his yelps. Oh, now he's under the bed.
Sounds like Nero. Yeah, you'll believe in anything.
You run, my boy.
He's trying to get Nero wrestled down. I don't know. Florida is for freedom lovers.
Oh, I got you.
I suppose.
He's hiding from me.
Yeah, he wants to hide. He's in his feelings.
Yeah.
He's in his feelings. Oh my. I look forward to hearing from you, Gregatron.
He got my email. I gave him my email.
Yeah.
Email me.
Jamie
you
says
can-
to email him.
And then you can call me. You can call me on Facebook. If you want.
Well, he's not on Facebook.
Oh, okay. You can email me or contact me on Facebook, and then you can call me if you need to. I gave my Facebook. I gave my email. If you want to, if you really want to.
It's not coming up. Okay.
If you really are interested.
You think I should get another cat? Just what I need, another cat. We were looking at cats earlier this week, weren't we? That's so funny. I was looking at ads for free cats or like ads on Craigslist of people trying to rehome cats.
Oh yeah.
And some dogs too, just the pets.
Maybe like what kind of dog you like?
I want a
Nappy
Pomeranian,
dogs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would settle for like a long-haired Chihuahua too.
How about a Pomeranian mixed with a Chihuahua?
Oh Lord.
I used to know a gal that had a teacup Chihuahua.
Yeah, those are cute
She would
too.
carry around in a little bag.
I like them. It's the best thing for an old animal to have a young friend.
Well, Terry used to have rats.
Yeah, well, I don't feel comfortable having a rat with Nero. His instincts are too
Yeah,
aggressive.
but he don't got no teeth.
Yeah, but he has those
He would
claws.
kill it.
Yeah, he would.
No.
I know he would.
Not if it was your friend.
No.
Oh, you have no.
I wouldn't get a pit bull. I would not trust my cat with a rat. Maybe
There's a
certain
big-ass
cats,
rat.
but not this one. I don't trust this one. I know
Yeah,
his
he's a male.
instincts.
Yeah, but he ain't got no teeth. That rat would chew
Yeah,
his
but
ass
he
off.
has nails, and a pet rat is different than
Do a
like
poll.
a fancy rat. No,
Who would win, a big ass rat from New York, sewer rat?
a New York
Versus
wild
Nero.
sewer rat is not the same thing as a fancy little Dumbo rat.
Could Nero kill?
Okay, good
do
night.
Do the poll. Could Nero really be a rat in a fight? A real.
Do you really want me to do a poll? I think
Yeah.
that's obvious. People are going to vote for Nero.
No, they're not. A rat could kick his butt.
Oh no!
Yeah.
If
Right.
you're talking about
I'm
like
talking about
large,
King Sewer Rat from New York.
yeah, a king sewer rat can kick most cats' butts.
Especially Nero. The
No,
toothless wonder.
no.
He got claws though. Nero's not weak. He's a male. So he's got a big head, he's got long claws. But he's like Tarbaby Yoda, all talk and no physical.
No, he isn't.
He doesn't show up. He's like Tarbaby
You don't
Yoda.
know this. You don't know his
Just
ways. I used to have another cat, and he like fought with her constantly, and I had him with rats, and he tried to kill them.
He's all bark and no bite.
He's not. He almost killed his Uncle Shelly.
He's worse than Tarbaby Yoda.
No, he said, "Don't talk about Tarbaby Yoda like that." That's right.
I'm just playing. I've seen
Good quote, Chris. So we should play that game again. That was so fun that one night when we were all quoting different movies.
what was that from?
Yeah, it's familiar.
Demolition Man? Right? Am I right, Chris?
Is that Demolition Man?
The Demolition Man?
I love that movie.
Sylvester Stallone?
Sandra Bullock, Dennis O'Leary.
Oh, you know a movie. Congratulations. One movie. She never knows any movies. I've seen them all. Am I
Oh,
right?
I'm sorry.
Chris, did I nail it?
You and Chris would do well at this game. Oh no, guess again.
No? Okay.
I was thinking it was The Sopranos.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Some movie like that.
No, the rat one from Demolition Man. He's like, oh, a rat burger. That's pretty good. Because he wants a burger real bad. He goes to the underground and he eats that rat. Don't ask what it's made of. And he finds out it's rat and he doesn't care and keeps eating it. Okay. What's that
Yay.
from? Sewer Rat. Is it a Tarantino movie? It's a
Dang.
Tarantino movie, isn't it, Chris? Hit me up. Let me know if I'm getting warmer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. Okay.
Pulp Fiction. Dang, you should let me guess it, man. I love Tarantino movies. Don't tell
okay. I like
your
Tarantino.
pastor.
I'm sure he likes Tarantino
You
films
think
as well.
Baptists are pretty
What? What are we like?
not worksy?
Not worksy.
I'm just playing. I doubt
You like Tarantino movies? Why wouldn't a Baptist?
I'm a bad boy. I'm all for people who don't like Tarantino movies. Okay, I like them.
Because they want to protect their purity.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about that. That's interesting, right?
What?
People are always, so many Christians are always like dissing these really like sheltered, disciplined people who are trying to be holy, and I'm like, I'm not that guy, but I'm like, I respect that. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, you're like, I never know any movies, but maybe I was trying to protect my purity to not watch them. Because I was like, that looks terrible. And I wanted to protect, like.
Yeah, that's good. You are more chaste and couth than I am. And I love that about you. I told you I'm trapped between two worlds.
Yeah.
It's like I respect conservative people who have sheltered themselves from
wickedness, yeah.
But that's not me. But
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think there's a point too where sometimes, I mean, yeah, I don't think if somebody watches Tarantino films that they're lost. No, I don't.
But I mean, if someone was like, I don't think we should watch those movies, what would you say?
Who would you be in the movie Pulp Fiction? Who do you think you would be?
Me?
Yeah.
Like, who am I most like?
Yeah, which character do you identify with most in that film?
Probably John Travolta.
John Travolta's character? What's his character's name? I don't remember. Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, John Travolta character.
I'm like John Travolta's character.
Yeah, he's so good in it. God. Who am I in Pulp Fiction? Probably like. I have to think about that. Am I like any of the women in Pulp Fiction, or which one of the guys am I like?
You like Uma Thurman.
You think I'm like Uma Thurman's character? A bit.
A little bit.
A little. Actually, I'm a little bit like her. Yeah.
That is stupid.
I love that line where she's like enjoying silence with someone. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm just thinking personality-wise, I'm like the character that John Travolta plays, but not totally.
Baby Yoda said Jules.
Jules, who's Jules?
Jules.
The black guy. Jules is
Eric Stoltz. Chris is Eric Stoltz's character.
Who's Butch out there? I'm not like Butch. I'm like Travolta's character.
I'm a bit like his girlfriend. What's her name? The little French girl. I'm a bit like that too. Like I get like that sometimes.
Pick a different. Who out there seen Death Proof?
I haven't.
Anybody seen Death Proof?
Jamie would have been Marvin. Oh my goodness.
Nice, thanks.
You think I'm like? You think I'm what's her name? What's the actress's name? Oh God. Honey Bunny is the name of the character.
No.
I'm not really like that. Even in my craziest days, I didn't kick off like that. I'm
Jules
like,
is Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
And you shall know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. I just thought that was a cool thing to say to him, Mother Evan, before you pop a cap in his head. But now, I am my brother's keeper.
I made pancakes like 2 Sabbaths ago, didn't I?
They're so good.
Those were so good. I got this pancake mix. It was like it's like coconut pancake mix. Oh my God.
Yeah, just the right of coconut.
I still
to make
have
the
more
texture
left.
good.
We can have pancakes again. Let's do it this weekend.
Yes.
I'll make pancakes.
They're so good.
They're so good.
We'll do a Daniel taste test.
Should we? Should we do it? I know. I should
The
review my
texture
own
is-
cooking sometime.
We love coconut.
Like those burgers I made.
Mm-hmm.
I would totally. Yeah. So this is a burger I ate. I made 10 out of 10. It's juicy. It's cheesy.
Munster.
It's satisfying. Yeah, the Munster and the cheddar.
We ate 2 burgers each.
That was so good. And the salad, it hit just right. I don't know if you saw me at the end there. I was like putting the salad on my burger and kind of chewing it up.
That was good.
I love little like shredded veggies like that though on my
That was
like,
good.
sandwiches.
It's like a coleslaw.
I had one today. I ordered for my lunch. I ordered from Best Baguette, which is like a local Vietnamese company. Yeah. I thought I was ordering a croissant sandwich, but it came on a baguette, and I was cool with it because it was so good. I got like a grilled chicken banh mi, and it had they give you like a little rolled pack of veggies on it. So it had the shredded carrot, the daikon radish, cilantro, and then like some slices of jalapeno.
Did you take them?
No, I ate them.
No.
The jalapeno was not spicy. It was like mild. It was so good. No, it was so good. I love when jalapeno is mild like that. Like if it was too hot, I wouldn't have been able to take it. And it was like they were long slices of jalapeno, like cut lengthwise. Oh, so good. Jamie, were you flipping them off? They're telling me to beware of salad. Guys, I love salad. I'm not giving up salad. I'm not giving up vegetables. I don't eat enough. I don't eat many vegetables as it is. Let me enjoy that. They taste good. They're refreshing. Like the carrots are fine. There's not a lot of oxalates in carrots or radishes. There's probably a bit though in the jalapeno and the cilantro. But cilantro tastes so good. Oh, it was so good. My sandwich, I did not stop. It was like a big baguette. I just ate the whole thing. I did not stop until it was finished. It had like mayo on it too.
Don't you guys love it when Terry does that? She's like,
yeah, when I'm like,
I get a kick out of that. She's like, this is how it is. And yes, I'm missing a finger.
Yeah, I'm shaping my nails.
What's that?
Oh, that's my engagement ring.
Cute.
It is cute. I'm very into it. Where did it go? Yeah. Do you want to tell the story? Can't eat raw meat. I'm not eating raw meat. Okay. What's that guy's name? Gotis or whatever. The raw meat guy that like tried to kill his ex.
Don't eat raw meat.
Yeah, what? No, I'm not eating raw meat. I mean, sometimes I'll have well, I like a steak.
Sushi.
I like steak tartare, and I do like sushi too. You guys like Gotis is the go. I do subscribe to his channel. I like when he like shows the really miserable fitness people, like the vegan fitness people. He'll just watch their videos and he's like, look at her. Like, and it's just, this person is not fertile. You can see in their skin and their eyes, like, what a miserable existence. It's just gray. She's eating this because she wants a tomato because she really wants blood. Look at this, just disgusting, toxic sludge they're eating.
I know vegans that aren't feeble looking. Terry doesn't believe in it.
No, I don't.
I'm not a vegan either, but I know vegans that look pretty healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy for now until they deplete themselves.
They've been healthy for years.
Okay. Well,
Well, most of them aren't because they don't. They just are like anti-eating meat. They're not like health conscious. But whatever. I'm not a vegan. Who cares?
I'm not
I'm
doing
not trying to
it.
get vegan. But I'm just being honest. See,
Oh yeah, he is funny. He is funny too. Yeah, I do find him funny at times. But he is a sociopath. He tried to kill his ex.
Oh man! Oh no!
Like he's not an and he also like I mean I don't want to like I wouldn't normally condemn a person forever, but he's like got a pattern of abuse and like really violent criminal behavior. So you don't know if that's true. Okay, but like there's a pattern.
Hey babe,
What?
when God fixes the earth and the heavens,
Yeah.
and people don't die anymore,
Yeah.
is He gonna have us kill animals to eat them
No, we'll be eating from the tree of life.
and other stuff that God made to eat? It's not meat.
Probably. But who knows?
So the original design of God is to not kill animals for food. Like if the man had never sinned, would he kill anything?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
A pattern of accusation. That's not a pattern of behavior. He was, as a teenager, though, he was arrested for stabbing someone. Like he has a public record.
Oh no.
And like there's multiple people corroborating this. How many people need to corroborate stories or give you bad testimonies of a person before you listen?
3.
Like he's if you like just listen to anyone, like he stayed with people and used them and like they observed things and like it's not just his exes, it's like other people corroborating the stories.
2 or 3 witnesses, and maybe.
Don't feel guilty for eating meat. Like
We gotta eat meat, man. We have to. It's not even true.
oh, Mina doesn't have any sushi near her. It's an hour drive to get some sushi.
City life in Australia is like, oh, we went to the city. There's 50,000 people that live here. They have a McDonald's and a Taco Bell. That's a big city life. There is no big cities there. I mean, there's a couple.
Yeah, there are.
It's like 3. Name more than 3 big cities in Australia.
More than 3. Let's see.
Sydney,
Melbourne.
Darwin.
I don't know about Darwin. Perth. Adelaide.
How many people live in Adelaide?
I already did 4.
How many people live in Adelaide?
I don't know how many people live in Adelaide.
Let's look it up. What did you do your poll? I'm just being exaggeratory. What's their biggest city? How many people live there? 1 million?
Trying to think. I feel bad.
How many people live in Sydney? A million
let's
even?
see.
Is there even 1 million people in Sydney?
75% of the chat knows that Nero would kill any rat.
Even the king rat?
Any rat.
In
That's
New
my
York,
boy. That's my boy.
The king sewer rat from New York?
I don't like oysters.
No.
Yeah, Jamie doesn't even eat that. It's shellfish.
Shellfish are forbidden.
And I'm like totally fine with giving that up. I know, like the ortho guys were, when they found out about us, they were like, are you going to be okay with giving up shellfish? And I'm like, I don't really even eat that.
Well, here's my question.
Like, I don't.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
And by what means in the New Testament did God change his mind that his people should now eat shellfish? Where is that in the Bible? Show me where God's people are now. Isn't Jesus and the Father the same God? And if that's true, where is it changed what God said about eating things that he called an abomination? Just curious.
Cairns. Okay.
Doesn't exist. If you want to eat things that eat poop for a living, feel free. I'm just going to avoid that. I want them to keep eating the poop and live their lives. I don't want to eat them. Sounds good.
Shut up, Chris. Let Zenny enjoy his pancakes. He's Canadian.
Keep that mind.
Eat them pancakes. You're up in a cold climate. You need to eat your carbs.
He's like breakdancing and stuff. He's got to eat his Wheaties.
Yeah.
So get those Wheaties.
Have you seen Zenny get down? He needs to eat his carbs.
Dude, it's on fire.
Yeah. Don't.
That dude can dance like a mug.
So he says, "Speak for yourself, fatty." Chris, I can't believe you called Chris fat.
Chris is just big bone. Chris is a beast.
He's big backed.
He's got a hump in the trunk. No, he's fine. He's doing good.
All animals eat animals. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. But
Are they? What if they could?
Is that true before man brought sin into the world?
Chickens eat their own. Do they?
Just saying.
I find chickens gross. People are always like, "Oh, I want to
They
have
don't
chickens."
eat poop for a living.
That's true.
Different. Things that like literally take poop out of the environment for a living. That's not the same thing as
filter it.
oh, this animal eats poop sometimes. Yeah, so do you, buddy.
Your bottom feeders like crabs.
Bottom feeders are not clean for obvious reasons. This is just obvious. And they let them do their job. Why you got to eat the poop eaters? Let them eat the poop. We need them.
Yeah, let them filter that water, that poop out of that water.
You really want to eat that garbage? I mean, go ahead. God be with you. But God said not to do it. And I'm just saying, I'm just telling you.
I love that video though of like Mano mentioned there's this video of Godis going up to like a vegan rally or like a vegan protest and like eating this dead squirrel.
I heard they don't taste very good.
He was like biting into this dead beast and like chewing it in front of him. It was so gross.
He didn't like it, but he did it just for the effect.
No, he loves doing stuff like that for effect. But from what I understand, people who've told on him say he likes his potato chips too.
Squirrels are greasy. Yeah, nothing.
I can't imagine a squirrel would taste very good or have much nutritional output. But I mean, if you're starving, I guess.
I would eat their food. Give me some acorns. You can eat acorns just like the coconut.
Oh, you made chocolate chip pancakes? Yum.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Do you put syrup on it as well when you eat the
whipped cream?
Yeah, I think I put some like whipped cream. I wouldn't put
butter,
syrup,
whipped cream, and syrup. I would.
Butter, whipped cream, no syrup.
I'd put corn. I'd put corn syrup on it.
Whoa.
Fake maple syrup.
I don't like fake maple syrup. It's got to be maple. It's got to be maple. He said, of course, syrup as well. Jeez.
Of course. And real butter.
So shout out to diabetes.
Shout out to diabetes. Yes. Amen.
It's yummy. Having pancakes every now and then is not going to give you diabetes.
Diabetes. Diabetes.
Why do we use poo to grow the garden, though? Isn't that gross, too?
Well, I guess, I don't know. No, it's different.
I don't know.
It is different. The way it breaks down. Yeah, it is. The way it's metabolized. The breakdown isn't the same.
Okay. The more muscles you have, the more sugar you can eat? Really? I need to get some more muscles.
Sure.
Where can I get some muscles? I could get that
that's why I drink so much.
That electronic device I was looking at.
Yeah. Did you order?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was thinking about getting one of those machines that kind of works out your muscles for you.
Shocks you.
Yeah. Like electronically shocks you and like causes your muscles to like tense and stuff. I thought it'd be good.
Based.
The more muscle you have, the more you need to eat. I don't like shrimp. I've never really liked shrimp. I don't like shrimp.
Ew.
No. Shrimp is bugs.
They're like full of poop too sometimes.
Shrimp is bugs. Yeah, they're gross. I don't like to cook them.
I seen somebody had like shrimp cocktail and I tried it once. And I was looking at one of them and like they were like see-through and like one of them had poop in it.
Yeah,
Poop!
that's gross.
And some people want to eat the one with poop and they'll like suck the poop out of it. I'm like, dude, gross. They stink so bad.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why would you eat that shit?
I think people just are into it. I don't know. I don't
God
know.
said
I'm not
it's
really
a-
into lobster either.
Dude,
I've only had
God-
it a couple times.
God
and it's not.
said it's an abomination.
I just don't really like it. I like crab. Like I'll say that. I'll give you that. Like I've liked crab in the past, especially when I was a kid, and we get those Alaskan king crabs. Them like really long crab legs. Those were like, but I don't have any desire to eat it. Like
The God of the universe came down and told his people that eating that garbage is an abomination. Nobody gives a damn. If you believe the Bible, don't you care that the God of the universe that created humans says that eating that is an abomination? Does that have any effect on you?
well, is it an abomination?
This is said to be an abomination. Shellfish.
Bro.
I guess you could ask the question, why is it an abomination, and then make a case that it had to do with the practices of the heathen. But I would venture to guess that he wasn't like, oh, it's okay now.
They'll keep you alive. I don't want to be kept alive. I want to thrive. And I don't think eating
Well,
shrimp
sure.
is going to help me thrive.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying that like if all you had to eat was shrimp, that God wouldn't want you to eat shrimp. Don't get me wrong. All things being equal, like if you don't have to eat it, why would you go to your way to do it? Obviously, God says don't eat pig; it's an abomination. But if his people were starving to death, and all there was to eat was pig, that's obvious. Yeah, you eat it. But that's this is like the weightier measures of the law. It's kind of like don't lie, but if you're hiding Jews under your door, under your basement, and the Nazis want to kill them, you lie. It's really not that difficult.
Clay would just give them up.
I don't want to lie.
Yeah, I got a whole family in here. Spit.
Please don't kill them. It's like pop 3. Pating.
I rounded them up for you boys.
Get him, Paul.
God.
No, he wouldn't do that.
I'm laughing. I'm making a joke.
He's pretend not to.
I don't think he is.
What about Chase?
Chase? I don't know. Chase has never talked about the Jews to me. I've never seen him really talk about the Jews.
He's white supremacist, right?
I don't.
I mean, he's a good old boy.
What's a good old boy? I think he was just he was in prison and his networks are like,
And he's okay with people like that.
yeah,
Whatever. It's complicated.
yeah.
I don't hold anything against him.
He's not, I don't know.
He has sex with black girls.
Yeah, it's all
So
fine.
he's clearly not racist.
His penis has been washed in the rivers. You're right. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
him.
about Chase. Shout out to Chase. We love
Let's
Chase.
give everybody some attention. What about Nina? Chris?
Mina's here. Dan Pazzi's here.
Let's talk about
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, good. He's going to respond to my call. Let's see what he says.
Paul said he wouldn't eat certain things because of the weaker brother, and Peter told God that he never eaten anything unclean, and God said, what I say is clean is clean. Jesus Christ fulfilled the law.
Oh, Acts 10. Yeah. But don't make the same mistake Paul meant, which was being confused about what the dream was about, which had to do with men. Call no man unclean. So to say that vision of Peter makes all food clean, to make that error is to make the same error Peter made before God corrected him. Has nothing to do. And by the way, that means Peter was thinking the food laws still applied. And that's way after the verses that people usually use to justify eating unclean food according to the Bible. Because they say Jesus said you could eat unclean food when he said, what goes into the stomach isn't what defiles a man, but what comes out of his mouth. That isn't if Jesus taught that it didn't matter what you eat anymore, why is Peter at this point way later after Jesus ascends to heaven still saying he doesn't eat unclean food? Because Jesus wasn't saying unclean food is now clean. He's saying don't condemn men for simply what they eat, which I'm not doing either. I'm simply saying what God says is clean, and what God said was unclean is unclean. And so you should want to avoid it because God tells us what food is. So, but Jesus was dealing with the Pharisees that were adding laws like washing hands before eating. And he's saying, look, they were condemning men for not doing particular rituals that they made up. And that dream is about eat or not eating with the Gentiles. It has nothing to do with God saying eat crocodiles and poisonous fish.
Oh man, chat is going.
Are they going back? They don't listen. They don't want to hear the truth.
He's just said, "Okay, Jamie," and then Chris was like, "Blah blah blah." Oh man.
Jamie, talking about.
Did we talk about?
Well, I'm sorry. I care what the God of the universe said in His Word. Sorry.
Well, I mean, Iran was striking Israel earlier this year, so I'm not surprised Israel's striking them. I'm not surprised. Hey, is it happening in front of us? Is it happening to us? I mean, I guess these are proxy wars.
I'm not a dispensationalist, so I don't necessarily think that.
What does dispensationalism have to do with it?
Well, it sounds like you read a comment where someone says, "Is this the end?"
Oh, did someone say that?
If you mean that biblically, I don't think wars in the Middle East necessarily have anything to do with the end of the world. But
I don't know.
that's all I mean.
I think there's.
But I care
yeah.
politically that Israel is remains a country to protect the Jews and their democracy, even though they're like, they're not like some sort of like, if you take the biblical stuff literally about Israel in the Old Testament as being about the end times, which I do not, then it's kind of weird when you consider Israel as not a very righteous state or a theocratic state before God. They're not keeping the Torah. So that doesn't make sense. But we should protect Israel as an ally because of their political stance in the way they run government. I am 100% pro-Israel.
Maybe you guys, maybe we need to tell both of them to shut up, make out, kiss it, and make up, but then that they both have to be our slaves.
Yes. Indentured servitude.
That'd be cool.
How are
They're
you
not
guys
going
doing?
for that though. The Persians and the Jews, come on, they're not going for that.
They should share each other's women.
Zenny said that Zionists are evil and Zionism has nothing to do with Judaism or biblical Israel.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that, but like, I don't know.
No, you can't leave, Chris. You're stuck. Although I do want to wrap it up soon because it has been 2 hours.
I think Israel, because they're a democracy surrounded by countries that want to have a church and state mix, I'm radically in separation between church and state. And so I don't approve of, secular morals.
Maybe we could tell them that we're just going to let them blow each other up unless they both become secular and give up their religion. Either die by the sword or give up the sword and just, become secular.
Nice.
And both of you can be
I think
love your neighbor as you love yourself, or an eye for an eye type of person,
Yeah. I mean, I think Israel is secular government, politically. I think the problem with the Islamic states that hate them, it's totally a religious problem that seeps into their political system.
Okay, hold up.
But it's
Hey, did you guys see the new movie preview for the Eddie Murphy movie called The Pickup?
I thought he died.
maybe his career was dead. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, you guys, I can't see what it says on the screen. What does it
Dan
say?
Pazzi said, I was really interested with your explanation until you said if you're not interested in the truth, Jesus Christ is the truth, not an interpretation of what God said.
Jesus is the
Whoa.
truth, and thy law is truth. Both are true. God's word, the law of God, and Jesus in the flesh is the truth. All are true.
I do see that Kismo said hello to me. Hi, guys. I can't chat in the chat, though.
You can't see
Yeah,
it.
actually, I don't know if I
We'll
can
read
agree
them
with
to
that.
you.
Just because something was written in the Bible doesn't mean God said it.
Okay,
Right.
for real.
Things that the Bible
That's
says
the
God
law.
said.
The law given to Israel, I would say God's hand was in that.
Yeah. Not every genre
It made
in
them.
Scripture is
It made
God's
them a
words.
people of law instead of a people of like chaos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I'm
True.
sorry I was gone for so long, you guys. I'm I'm out here sweating so bad. It's so hot, and I have to feed my poor little geese.
What do you feed them?
It's a crumb of like they what's it called? They basically pulverize like whole seed, and then it turns into like a crumble.
Like a meal.
Aw,
But
seed meal.
it what?
Nice.
Aw.
Do they love it?
Yeah, they love it, but they also love grass and
Grubs.
muddy water. Yeah, they like sometimes they'll eat like fruit on the floor.
What do they eat? What do they eat?
They like
Worms?
they like to eat well they I don't know what they're getting in the muddy water, but they like to play in it. So
I like
um,
chickens.
they're geese, and I don't know, I've never had ducks before, but I really enjoy the geese because they follow me, and I go like that, like I talk to them like I go, hey goosey 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 goo. They love it, and then they let me pet them. They're
Oh,
kind of scared of me, but they let me pet them like a little bit. They think I'm their mom because they imprint on you or whatever that means. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, animals do that. I saw a sweet little short video recently about a goose that was trying to get some humans' attention. It tried with a couple humans, and then this other person noticed that the goose was trying to like indicate to the people that it needed help. And so she followed it. She let the goose lead her to the baby. This little baby had fallen into some cracks, little baby gosling.
Oh,
And yeah, and she went and
amazing.
she got the gosling out and put it in the water, and then it was fine. And the
Animals do
geese
that.
from that time forward, they follow. I guess they knew her. They knew like
It's
they followed
amazing.
her, and they started like hanging out in her yard and bringing the babies to see her every day.
Amazing.
So they've been coming to see her, and they've grown. Like now they're adult
You
geese.
see that? What is that?
Oh wow! You know what though?
They
Some of
touch
these videos make me think that the people like are so desperate for clicks and views for their channel to grow that
What's
they
it?
will like actually like go and set these things up with the animals to like just to make a video. It's like
Some of
so
them.
nefarious sometimes.
Yeah,
Some of
but
them.
I don't know. I don't
There's
think
some of them.
a
That stuff
mama
happens.
goose. Well, how's the mama goose acting now? How's she like?
How do you make
Because
it?
if you like just grabbed a mama goose's baby and put it in some cracks, that mama goose would be flipping out at you. She wouldn't be asking you for help. So I just think like,
Yeah, animals do that. They'll like,
yeah,
and humans often don't know what's going on, but like I've seen it with whales
I've communicated with a number of
and
like
dolphins. I've seen it with horses.
little animals
and
out and
dogs.
about in my adventures, just like birds.
I had a squirrel
Oh
eat
yeah,
squirrel
yeah.
eat a walnut right out of my damn hand.
Hey, doesn't I think Clay goes squirrel hunting,
Son,
and then I think people eat them. I don't know if he eats them though.
I don't know. I think he's making hats out of them.
Hats.
Yeah, little Davy Crockett hats.
Funny.
That's one of his side hustles.
Oh, whatever.
He's gotta have multiple streams of income now. He's a dad.
You should become a
Oh, I
king.
thought the Filipina will like cook some rice for the tourists.
Oh
They can,
yeah, I'm sure she
they
does.
can buy like
But then
50 pounds
like
of rice for like a
they
buck.
say that they're killing them for the pelts.
My grandma used to catch groundhogs that way.
Yeah,
You
for the
used to
tails.
catch them
For the tail.
with what?
Oh yeah, for the tails.
They would put they'd put a circle knot loop around the hole where they pop up, and they just sit there for hours waiting for it to pop up, and then they pull the rope and choke it out and cut off its.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
And then they'd sell the tails for they get a penny a tail.
That
And
sounds
it's
very fun. The way you make it sound, Jamie, you could make like you could like have tourists pay to watch that. You know?
well, they would catch a bunch of the tails. Would take a
This
couple
was
weeks.
like Depression era
Yeah.
grannies.
And they would save up
upbringing.
like a nickel, and then they take their nickel to when the county fair
Oh
was
my
coming in,
gosh.
and they would buy a turkey leg and a cotton candy, and they'd ride all the rides for the nickel. A penny. They
That sounds so cool. Hey, you know what? I was watching this show called The Lost World by Sir Conan
Yeah,
Arthur Doyle on
Yeah.
Tubi.
Oh,
And
yeah,
there was an episode.
That's
Two
the guy that wrote.
books.
That's the guy that wrote Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he also wrote The Lost World, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they turned it into a TV show.
Yeah.
And there's an episode where they went back in time somehow. And the lady makes him a pot of stew made out of squirrel. She says, "Sorry, I didn't expect company today." That's so funny because she's a pretty lady and he's a handsome man, and it's just fun to see like good-looking people eat trash, you know.
Yeah. Like when I ate those fries the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun
I ordered
videos.
some
Karen.
loaded fries, and
And
it
it was
was.
like cheese whiz and like,
It wasn't cheese whiz.
diarrhea
It was
and
like
shell.
nacho sauce. I didn't get any sort of indigestion from it, but it
you
was.
didn't, did you?
I didn't.
Whatever. It was gross.
It was not what I expected. I thought it would be a bit more, but there was an abundance of it.
It was like a pound.
It was so much. Like the plate of like fries was insane.
Deep fried fries with cheese whiz and like,
Not cheese whiz, nacho sauce
and diarrhea.
Ooh.
and
They drizzled it and bacon.
So do you guys know like what you're gonna serve at your wedding for the dinner? Because I think you guys should have like how do you call it, like the fish and the fries? It's called fish and chips.
Yeah.
And then you could do some fried clams.
Never.
No, we don't eat shellfish.
But that's a lie from the Bible. You know, that's from the Old Testament that you're not supposed to eat shellfish.
No, we still.
And the New Testament is we're free from the curse of the law now.
The law isn't a curse.
I thought it says something about you're free from the curse of the law.
You are. The curse of the law was the inability to follow it and receive mercy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can I have
law
your
itself
clam?
isn't
Can
the
I
curse.
can I have your fried clam then?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We're gonna have probably something like hors d'oeuvres that are like, maybe.
I wanted
wraps
to
and
do like a
sandwiches.
high tea style
High tea and
meal.
We're gonna.
Teas and cake. And,
It's gonna be between lunch and dinner. So.
yeah, it's gonna be in the afternoon.
Do you guys have any idea like where you guys are gonna have the reception and
Yeah,
Are
there's
you
a hall.
guys-
There's a hall in the church, so
are
we're
you gonna?
renting the church and then the
Ooh.
sanctuary and then the hall.
We're getting the sanctuary and the fellowship hall.
Oh, cool.
So there's this big red hall, and there'll be tables out with like, you know,
We'll
cloths,
have
and
like a
then
light catering
we'll have.
probably.
Yeah, I'm planning to like get sandwiches from a local vendor that are kind of like, you know, fancy, and then also pastry and tea and coffee, and then also the wedding cake.
Yeah. We're not gonna put on like a full meal.
So
Yeah.
are you just gonna have like a live
Yeah, it won't be
guitar
dinner.
player or a DJ?
We're probably gonna make a playlist and then have somebody
During the
handle
reception.
that.
Oh,
But
because
we'll
you know
have
John
it-
Frederick's like a DJ. He could DJ for you. Like he can put on the.
We don't. No, I don't think so. Because they're
But
not out.
Zenny, I was gonna ask Zenny to DJ our wedding.
Oh yeah, Zenny's a DJ. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But he lives in Canada, far away from you.
John Frederick wouldn't drink alcohol at our wedding.
Would he? Wouldn't he?
He doesn't need to drink alcohol in the middle of the day.
Isn't he wet brain?
Wet brains.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm just teasing. I'm just kidding.
He likes to drink, but like he drinks at night.
I'm
like,
just kidding. Well, I mean, we'll have an organist, right, to play
It's
Dun
not
Dun
that.
Dun.
It's not that level. Oh yeah, we're gonna have an organist
Dun. Boy.
for the ceremony.
A boy.
Well,
So-
can you guys, like, since you guys live in a liberal area, what do you think the likelihood that you can find a
I am
accordion
buying.
player?
I mean, what are you
Can
talking
you-
about? Like we are buying them a meal.
I think you should totally find an accordion player. I love the accordion.
I love the accordion too.
My
That'd
grandma
be
used
so
to play it
romantic.
good.
Yeah.
Look, I
When
know
the moon hits your eye,
it's just there's
like a big
much to-
pizza pie. It's Terry and Jamie in love.
Gizmo says he can play the accordion low.
Len A was the first one to say, I think you guys are a good couple.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
On your Discord.
Yeah. I was like, yo, man, there's some electricity going on here between you two.
You were
I
right.
was like, and it felt good to be around you. It was like so peaceful, like peace from God, you know?
Yeah.
Aw, yeah.
You hit it on the head.
And I was like all sick. I sounded like a frog.
I remember. Yeah, you had that bad cold.
Yeah. You were right.
Jamie was like, he had heard me for the first time. He was like, who the hell is this? This person sounds like she's possessed.
Did I?
I mean,
No.
you're probably thinking that. I don't know.
No. Mira, look at him. Hey, look at him. He look like- Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, he's cute.
Oh, who said they know how to play? Keysmo. You can
Yeah,
play the accordion for reals?
Oh,
Gizmo wants to come too. What?
I think
Yeah,
Keysmo is lying.
Yeah, we're
Gizmo
going to, but
don't
the
know.
organist is only going to be for the ceremony, not the
Dun, dun,
reception.
dun,
Dun 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 dun.
You can have your stepdad walk you down.
Probably not my stepdad. I'm thinking about my uncle,
Or your
my father's brother. I think that's more appropriate.
uncle. Okay.
And that's tough though.
Okay.
My stepfather versus my father's uncle.
Maybe you could take
I mean, not my father's uncle, my dad's brother. I feel more comfortable having one of my dad's. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if he can come,
I'm pretty sure.
whoever, like, I guess most responsible male relative is. Do I need to be one aisle big? I mean, it's not really an aisle. I guess there is. I guess I could go down the aisle
You're
from
coming
the
to
back.
the
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
go
we're
down
doing
the
that.
aisle.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you're
yeah.
right. I will be going down the aisle.
Usually the father walks you down, hands you up.
Right.
Hands you up to me. Who's waiting down by the.
Right. But yeah, since my father's not alive, it would go to another male relative.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if he's not
It
alive,
doesn't have to be a relative. It could be anybody that, you know, that you have a
Wants to
close
do it.
relationship and wants to do it.
that's true.
It could be like, you know.
You can't give me away to yourself.
Hey, I was trying to mention the movie The Pickup, and did I already tell you that there was like some weird scene that they previewed to the public where he says to the girl, well, the girl goes, "Oh, you fell in love last night?" And he's all like, "Yeah, we did butt stuff," you know.
Gross.
And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like this is in the preview for the movie trailer. Isn't that so disgusting? Like,
That's pretty.
so
I don't
demonic.
like how commonplace that seems to be. Those
That
kind
stuff
of
is
jokes.
gross. It's normal.
Yeah, I am not posting that comment. He posted a nasty comment, one of his sexually harassing comments to somebody in the chat. I'm not posting that. Are you kidding?
He's a little devious devil.
I know. He's
Is it-
picking on Golden Rule TV.
Is he a sexual deviant? I think.
Is he a sexual deviant?
No.
Yoda?
How would you know? You don't even know.
I just think he's a pervert. I don't know about a deviant. What's the difference? Nothing.
Well, depends by perverted.
I just think he's a little perverted. I don't know about
A little
like
perverted.
he has a perverse sense of humor.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Pinocchio's helicopter. Pinocchio in the house.
Didn't he just drop a new song?
I don't remember saying hi to him.
He dropped a new song.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised like more people weren't trying to get on your panel tonight. Because obviously, if anybody would want to get on any panel, it'd be your panel because you guys are really cool. You know.
Well, we've had some good panel tonight. It was you and Zealots joined. That's good
I
enough for
know.
me.
But
All the-
Oh wait,
Zealotston
there was also that
and Rowena.
yeah, that Filipina girl, the
She was
Rowena.
great.
She was cracking me up. I couldn't believe her accent. I hope she wasn't offended.
I guess the boys don't want to join anymore.
Who?
The boys.
I mean, I
The
do laugh
boys.
at some of it. Some of it I shriek in horror
I
about.
scared away all the boys.
He's calling me a stiff. I don't think so. I mean, a lot of the guys were in the chat
No,
today.
I
They're
know.
probably just not up for coming on.
Yeah, it's Thursday night.
This is cute. Who cares what you lie about? You a liar too. You still a liar too.
Yeah.
Hey, Matthew's here. He's laughing about the word stiff. How are you gonna just get here, Matthew, when I'm like wanting to wrap it up?
I know, Matthew. Why'd you get here so late?
Yeah.
What were you doing? What is your excuse this time for being late to the
Yeah,
party?
Matthew, what the heck?
Oh, boy.
He's so cute. Aww.
Hey, if anybody wants to cash out me outside, please cash out me today. Terry lets me e-beg because she loved me.
Yeah, this
Get it,
is
girl.
her. This is her cash app.
Yeah, cash out Terry, and then she'll send it to me because I'm poor and homeless. Okay.
You're homeless? What are your chickens? Never
Her
mind.
chickens stay with a neighbor.
Nice.
Yeah, lady lets her rent space in her yard for her chickens.
Cool. She never opened the door.
Oh wait, no, I'm not the homeless one. It was that other lady. I forgot her name was Beaner and Callie.
Oh my God, you're right. Beaner and Callie. I'm so sorry.
But Beaner and Callie will send you some money through Terry. Cash app you at T Dog Strange. $, right? $, T Dog Strange.
Whoa.
TOGG, right?
Skip says he had to unsub a channel that just bashes cops. How'd you end up subscribing to somebody that just bashes cops?
He used to be a libtard.
Yeah, did you used to be a libtard, Skip?
I had to unsub to a channel that just bashes cops. Skip Log, you're not talking about me, right?
No.
I mean, I put up some good videos like that are really legit, reviewed by like the civil rights lawyer.
Yeah.
Look at who lives in Great Fifth.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't blame the cops for all my problems. Skip Log. So it must not be me.
Look at he.
Yeah, it probably wasn't you. Oh, Nero, you're so cute.
Oh, Matthew's making the dough now, you guys. He is being blessed. Amen.
Oh.
Amen.
Yay!
You.
He's working the oil field.
That's good.
He's moving there to the oil field. Dang, Linnea and Kelly, your mic
I'm sorry. I
is
have to go to bed.
crunchy.
I know.
There she goes. But that's okay because I think I should probably shut down and kind of wind down. It's getting late. Yeah.
Want to say goodbye, Nero?
We're happy for you, Matthew.
Great,
and now
man.
you can pay Mayna's tab, and you know Mayna's tab is a lot. Oh. Look at that little face. He's ticked.
He's ticked, but
Put him down.
People gotta
He's
see.
ticked.
oh, he loves me.
He loves you, but he's ticked.
He doesn't get us here. I'll freak out. Go ahead, go if you want.
Oh,
I'm trying to help you get on your feet.
let him be pissed. He's got an independent streak. He's got to like figure it out himself. Oh, you want to make? I should make a buy me a coffee. You're right. I've thought about it. Then I could be like, hey, I could go there every show and I could read it out. I could be like, nah. Or you guys could send in what like a topic you want me to expound about.
Cash App is really, if you have a bank account, Cash App is so easy to set up.
It is easy. I only set it up because people kept asking me to.
If you have a job, then
And
you
then,
probably have a
like-
bank account. So it's good to have a job and have a bank account.
Oh yeah. This is Yoda saying, quit harassing toucans, mf'er. It's passive aggressive, Jamie. You goofy ass weirdo.
He likes
You'll donate 7 copies. Dang, 7 copies. Well, okay, guys, I gotta wrap it up tonight. It's a good conversation. We had fun, I hope.
See y'all.
Yeah, so God, it's already 9. I can't deal with this like light weather.
Go home.
Yeah, go home. You can't.
And read
Well,
your
you don't have
Bibles.
to go home, but you can't stay here, guys. Thanks for coming in.
So
Thanks for joining me, Jamie.
quick-
Good to have you. All right, bye, guys.
Go home and read your Bible.
Yeah.